And as you crested the ridge and you saw a couple snaky little trails down through on the other side of this hill,
Mm-hmm.
this ridge, you noticed the scene that you see before you. Um, the temperatures not drastically different, but there's not really any, hasn't been any snowfall on your southern side of this ridge. But on the northern side, there's definite snowfall that's
Nice.
hit around in a certain areas. You see, there's large swathes of land down the middle of it that there's a river, a stream river that runs down through there, and there's also you see there's like pockets of maybe like dead vegetation and stuff. It's also kind of tundra style, so it could be dead or it could just be not growing right now. There have been, this is for Zim, there have been, like I said, undead, but they also have seen, and they fought him and took him down, a some type of giant that was seemed to be controlling these undead. He had them on chains and let them go, and they kind of were like undead bloodhounds. They took off after the group, and he kind of stayed back. He had a couple other like hill giants or ogres with him, and the party knocked them down. They had one guy that was an NPC that was from the stockade that you might have known. He he bit the dust on that one, and thankfully it wasn't one of the wizards that accidentally fireballed him or something like that. But you got to this point, and right when you crested the ridge and you saw this, apparently your priest just vanished. I'm out of here. Oh. He suddenly becomes very silent and stoic. He must be deep in thought. But apparently he and Blair have a conversation, and he does discuss the fact that I have burned up quite a few spells. And Anna says, we've gone off on less than that. Let's double check your character while she's off and about. See if it should be. All your combat stuff should be a token action. It should be set for it. I gotta copy one thing. Saving throws. I better do it off of Dimitri's sheet because he's not here. Oh, I need that too. So does anybody have any questions about anything before we go?
This character that I'm running right now, does it have any equipment or anything? Because right now it's saying as far as weapons, just a bite.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't have
just on the front because that part's not filled out. What is in? Did something just pop up in it? Yeah. what the difference is, but
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Hmm.
all right. Yeah, your guy has a he's got a couple of choices of weapons. They're not on the character sheet because he was just a
Right.
fill-in NPC. Do you prefer? Well, he has the options that he has, and he's not Anna, so he doesn't actually have all these. Battle axe, a hand axe, and he can throw the hand axe, and then a hammer, but it's a pretty big size hammer, so it must be like a war hammer. It's a battle hammer, and then a longsword. So if he wants, he can keep the battle axe, and he can either have the battle axe and the longsword. But he can get the hand axe either way. That's small.
Is he a small person?
I don't care. We'll just leave them all on there, and you figure out which ones you like using.
I'll go with the battle axe and a longsword. Or the battle axe.
Would he could be considered like one of Anna's kinsmen? Like, you know, a Northman, be able to slay giants?
Oh yeah. No, she can slay giants because she has a magic sword.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was because, like, she's a North woman.
Of course it's because I'm a North woman.
Sturdy,
What's your
hardy North woman.
XP bonus, Anna? What's it based on? Your strength?
I believe so. I'm sorry, I didn't pull up my character sheet yet.
Yeah, I think it's based on strength.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know it's based on strength, but I think it's 10%.
On the stat.
Yeah, it's 10% if your stat is you qualify for it. All right.
Yeah, I have a 17 strength, so.
Oh, this guy's got a 16 strength. We're gonna go a little bit bigger than that. He's a big looking guy. He is your equal in strength, but you're slightly higher level, and he doesn't have any magic weapons.
What about armor?
I gave him armor class 4. I don't know what armor class he's got, what armor he's got on.
All right.
Is he really tough hide and I don't know, banded mail or something? Maybe he's got a chainmail shirt underneath it. And, for details, you can fill that stuff in if you so desire. Like whatever you want to have.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Why is that?
Banded mail.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Morale, I just need that. Alright. So what do you decide that you guys want to do from this point on? You definitely can see a trail heading down.
Is it the same shuffling trail we saw before? That we would follow the trail.
Well, you definitely see several different tracks. You do see the the massive giant that you guys took down that screamed at you and told you that you were never gonna stop the master. You see the kind of the path that he made as he charged up the hill through the trees, knocking them out of the way.
Okay.
But you do see other footprints that are trailing down and what appears to be like what you've seen before with the dragging chain marks.
The whites.
And yeah,
Well,
And something for
Yeah, I would
Sharon.
say like we would follow the smaller
I mean, I'm
footprints.
mailing it to Sharon, but that doesn't have to go certified. It can just go regular.
yeah, follow the chain
we're-
marks.
We're trying to find the people who didn't necessarily fight us. I mean, we fought the giant. We know where he went. He went to the afterlife. So
you know where the giant went. He's dead.
yeah,
Copy of that.
we knew his fate. We just want to know where the fate of these smaller
we-
footprints. They could be
Right.
the master, or they could be other zombies.
Jesus.
Telephone.
Yes, so follow the tracks. Get Zorvin to track. Get to work.
All right. You
Zorvin's
guys.
typing.
Well, that's what it's been saying on my screen the whole time.
Me again. Oh, all right.
Let me see if I can fix that.
Try a refresh.
Try turning it off and back on again.
I can't do a. Let's see what happens.
Just refresh
with
roll
that.
20.
Do it.
No way.
Do it, fucker.
The system will collapse if I do that.
Well, the system's going to collapse anyway. It's roll 20, but.
Nope. Still says it.
Hmm.
All right. Let's do it. So give me a tracking roll there, Zorvin. There's lots of different tracks that are mixed and mingled in here.
Yeah, human tracks, not squirrel tracks. Stay on target.
Ooh, Zorvin's getting ahead of the party. Splitting the party.
Don't get too far ahead.
We're gonna be putting a looking for player ad pretty soon. That is so weird. It still says it.
Well, he is typing right now.
Oh. Okay. I don't feel as crazy now.
Oh, yeah, that makes all of my wisdom and most of any other roll you can think of. Now, Al, magic user invisible, is typing. Oh, he stopped. Tracking is usually a D100.
right. All right. Well, you're able to tell which direction that this thing is headed.
Is there only one?
Well, the main one that seems to be leading along with the chains. They go up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill, but he's kind of able to tell which one seems to be more recent.
Okay. So follow the tracks that Zorvin has pointed out to us, for us.
All right. They go down through lots of area or down the hill, and as you get down past a certain point, I should be on one.
What was it? Over the hill, through the brush to Grandma's house we go.
Over the river and through the woods we go.
That's it.
And as you, oh, that's way louder than
That's
what I
very
wanted
loud.
it to be. Nice.
What's loud?
James can't hear it. He has no sound up whatsoever.
Abdi needs to turn down too.
I
Is
probably
that
have
in
it
roll
off.
20 or is in Discord?
What? No,
The
the
sound.
sound's in roll 20.
Okay, then I can turn it down.
I just dropped the volume down on it pretty
Oh.
low.
Okay.
But you guys go down through an area, and as you round around a bend, what at first looks like a big rock, you realize that it is a massive skull that has armor on it, and it's a much larger version, but the skull really reminds you of the magic skull that kind of sent you on this quest, the big magic skull, because it wasn't a small skull, it was a big skull.
Right.
And the skull had told you that the wizard had sort of imprisoned him, entombed him in that dungeon, and he's the one that wanted you to go and kill the wizard. And chances are he was from up here.
I remember it like it was yesterday. Not really.
But this one looks at least as big as that giant one that you toppled just recently. But this one looks like he at one point had been well armored.
Okay, so let's investigate around the skull. Can we see any what might have killed it, or
Check inside the skull. Maybe he has treasure.
You want to climb in it?
I'll tell Manette to. Blair will tell Manette to get in there.
Zorvin, it doesn't look like they were on patrol from the tracks. It looks like the path that you guys are following looks like it's been a well-worn path.
used frequently?
Yeah, the people from the stockade generally don't travel this far north
Mm-hmm.
or this far east. And so maybe these guys have been, wherever they're going from, you can see the trail go down, and then it kind of gets lost through, there's some brushy area. Not really high brush, but like low pine trees and scrub trees. And the reason that it gets lost is there's certain areas where there's like no snow has fallen or it's blown in different directions.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely windier here, and it's not biting cold, but you definitely can feel the chill of winter's breath coming down the valley at you.
We're down in the valley?
Well, you're entering the valley.
Gotcha. So is there anything... Thank you. It was making me cold. But then I'm cold all the time anyway. Is there anything about the skull? Is it just the skull or is it the whole skeleton?
I mean, you don't see a body. You don't see bones or any, like
Mhm.
the body of it laying in the ground. If it is, maybe it's buried, or maybe it just got decapitated here, or maybe it's a giant skeleton somewhere missing a head. There doesn't appear to be flesh on this recently at all.
Okay. Can we tell how long it's been sitting here? I realize it'll be a general, um,
Do some
an
CSI.
estimate.
Um, I guess Sorvin can give me a some kind of a check since he's out in a wilderness, and Zim, you can give me a wisdom check too.
Yes, sir.
Cause you're local to this area. Zim was like, no, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, not sure.
Uh, Zorvin, you said that's by 3. Oh, cause your wisdom's what, 17?
I think he meant that's by 3.
Right. He's talking about his roll.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Uh, you can Zorvin can tell that it's been out here weathered for over a year.
Okay.
Probably like at least 5 years. But he's never studied bones of giants before, so gauging from the leather that's on there and the amount of weathering that's been done on that,
Mhm.
minimum of a year.
The It looks pretty much like this picture. Is
Yep.
there a cave like in the mouth?
I mean the opening on the mouth is the whole thing probably is maybe 10 feet high from the ground up.
Okay.
It's a pretty good sized skull, but it's not there's um not a cave. At some point some animals might have burrowed down in the mouth, but nothing
Right.
where you look inside and where the tongue is, there's a bunch of stairs going down in.
Okay. And the tracks of the chained things, how close does it come to this skull?
They're probably over 100 feet away. They don't like wind by it. You
Okay.
just, I mean, it's big enough. You see it sitting off on the side.
Okay. Um, so I guess we continue following the tracks, unless anybody else has a better idea.
Yeah, just follow the tracks.
Seen one skull, seen them all.
It's a pretty big skull, though. Yeah. But yeah. So we follow the tracks down into the valley.
Alrighty.
I guess
Yeah.
down into the valley.
Alright.
Who wants to do some root canal?
Yeah, maybe it's like maybe there's some like ivory merchants. We could just take one of the teeth. They
You
can
want to
make
take the
some,
time to pry out the teeth?
No.
Yeah, he
No.
does. Let me snatch you all up from over here. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I
Oh.
guess we're gonna take Raven along. No, I just remembered the status that Al was in.
I changed the name.
Oh, yep. No, I was looking at your token on the old map. Like, oh yeah, that's right. We can't forget Manette. He was hiding under Raven. Raven's token was right over top of yours, and they both kind of look the same.
All Zorban wants for Christmas is 2 front teeth.
He can grab some. They're right there. And one more guy.
I don't like the sound of that.
No, I'm talking about Zim.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I guess Dimitri's gonna stay in back.
Okay.
It's like, Blair, you walk up front. I'll stay back here and heal you from behind if you run into any.
I shove Manette in front of me.
All right. Manette is out in front.
Don't go wandering off too far.
I don't know why Dimitri's token always looks so big.
I don't know.
Probably saved it at a large size, so that's what it comes up as.
It's his head looks bigger, I think, is why it looks big. Cause he's not really that much bigger. And I lost. Oh, there he is. It was like I lost Raven again.
Uh-oh. Well, he's always being the sneaky one, so.
Just his token. And Zorvan's out front. Oh, let's open this.
Anna's ready for anything
And everything.
and everything.
No, you were that kind of girl.
She's alert.
He's just something.
Should I be seeing tokens on the screen?
It's a map, yep.
'Cause
What's
I'm
that?
I'm not seeing any tokens on my screen.
No. I
Yeah.
haven't
He
moved
hasn't
you
done
over
it
there
yet.
yet.
Yeah, not yet.
All right. Gotcha.
All shall be revealed.
Any day now.
That stupid music start back up again? Or is that
I
just
can't
for me?
hear it. You try turning it up a bit.
No, don't worry about it. I think it's
I
just
don't
for
hear
me.
it. I think it's just for you. But then when I was in Al's game, I never heard his background stuff, so it could be me.
Yeah, it started back up just for me for whatever reason.
To make you ask questions.
I probably got some stupid music on this one too.
Now I hear it.
Something.
I hear wind-like noise.
Yeah.
It's a storm.
Huh.
Yeah. Now it's a quiet storm.
Now it's
No, it's just windy down through here, but every once in a while you do feel snowflakes coming down.
okay.
A little bit whipping on you. And not sure. Oh. Yeah, nice. All right. Has first attempts at using the advanced fog of war on here. Can you see your tokens?
Yes, I can see
Alrighty.
mine.
Zorvan is anybody not be able to see their token?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see both of mine.
I don't see Zorvan.
He's up front.
Oh, he's in the fog of war for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh. He's disappeared.
Oh, I can see a whopping 25 feet.
Yeah? Wait a minute. Oh,
Okay.
I
I could
might
see
have an older
35.
token.
Range of vision.
Yeah, they don't have a... Did it just jump up for you, Al?
Thank you. That's a little bit better.
Yeah, when the tokens are set, they didn't have...
Oh, now there's nothing.
Now you see nothing?
No, I mean, now there's no fog of war.
The right side.
The whole map is revealed to me.
Just to you.
He thinks it
I
is.
can see it too.
I think so it is.
A fog at the edge.
I'm guessing you think it is.
Oh, maybe.
Your map than what you have it zoomed in at.
Bob asked me what
I haven't
did-
zoomed in it.
Yeah,
The map zoomed in at
see
50%.
you see a map, and it looks to you like it's not. You're not seeing the whole map.
Okay.
The part you can see is lit up.
The
All
rest
right.
of it's black.
Because I can see all of this.
Hmm.
My stupid. That's
Well,
weird.
maybe you can then.
Yeah.
Now I can see the
seeing all
whole
that
map
too.
too.
Yeah, I can see all of this.
All right. Well, whatever.
I don't want to be
Nothing to see, but no Goombas.
Yeah, I don't know. That didn't work, so who cares?
Sorry.
All right. But Zorvin, you see that the tracks kind of spatter and scatter right around in this area. So give me another tracking check. And I think you have one on your sheet.
Ooh.
Maybe not. Oh no. Oh no, you don't. Yeah, he does. Oh no, he doesn't. We never filled it in. All right. Yes, you are able to see that there is, the tracks are heading, what color we got here? You see a set of tracks that are heading in this direction, and you also see a set of tracks that cut around this tree and are heading in that direction. One of the things that, the sound that's created by the wind down through this area is kind of muffling when you're hearing stuff. So when you're talking to each other, you're kind of not having to shout, but everything's kind of deadened a little bit.
Hmm. Do the tracks, if you follow the tracks, Zorvin, do they meet back up like over here somewhere?
He hasn't followed them. He don't know. There's a lot of wind right there.
Do you hear my furnace?
No, I heard something. If that's your furnace, you need to get it checked.
You had gas.
Yeah, they want you to check something. You pick a path.
You go left, young man.
Left is always right.
Right as on top.
Amazing.
Pick the path of least resistance.
That would be left. All right, you get up there and you can see that the tracks go around, but you also see that there seems to be, this is so shitty that Dimitri's not here. You see that there is what appears to be a straggler that is kind of stuck in the bushes there. You see him kind of up against a couple of the trees, trying to get through there.
He's not hindered by anything, but he's just like,
Oh, he's trying to go forwards, but he can't get through the brush, and he doesn't seem like he's smart enough to
Go
walk
around.
around it.
oh.
He does have a sword, and he's kind of chopping at the trees haphazardly with the sword. He doesn't seem to be all that enthusiastic.
Okay.
Wicket?
Right also around that time,
Mhm.
you see that he has a companion that's a little bit farther up from him. Zorvin can see him. And he is... he
Number
is
13?
actually rather free.
Goes to number 75.
I randomly numbered them because if I put down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, everybody's like, "Oh, there's 6 of them."
Ah,
So I just
5 of
randomly
them.
picked.
good call.
There's 75 of them.
World.
But they don't notice you. The wind is coming from kind of the north, and you're downwind of them.
Can we get a surprise attack?
Well,
Well,
you can't.
they seem to be going the same way, like northish.
No, they're traveling northeast. It looks like they're heading in towards, because the bottom part of this valley, this vale, it kind of shaped like an S, and you're coming in at the bottom of the S,
Okay.
Okay.
and they're kind of cutting around the bottom of the S or on an angle.
So, would we think that they're returning to their master and they will show us the way, or do we just
Definitely
annihilate
look like
these
they're
things?
heading
I
north.
know Dimitri would just be like, kill them.
Oh yeah, his mace is probably flying right out of its
Right.
socket right now.
Like he'd
dragging
probably like
him
push
ahead.
Zorvin out of the way and smack both of these things.
He is definitely saying they must die.
Right. His eyes are aflame right now.
Oh, they definitely must die, but if we can follow them to
But that's what I'm
wherever they're...
thinking though. Like, I don't know, are they like are they gonna show us the way to the master, or they're just wandering aimlessly through the forest?
Well, aren't they following a path of sorts?
They're making their own path.
Yeah, like the one is trying to go through some brush because he's stupid. I mean, if we off them and then we find no more tracks, then I guess that would be...
I say let's try to... Well, we might need to off the one that's stuck, but I say let's try to follow them if we can.
But quietly.
Quietly. And slowly.
Do not arouse the
Alright.
zombies.
Whoa.
The zombies, I thought they were wiggets.
Definitely don't arouse the zombies.
They were
thought they were-
wiggets?
Whites.
Whites.
Oh, whites. Whites.
Well, those are
So-
whites that we fought before.
All right.
These
Well,
look a little different, or the tokens look a little different. I don't know if...
this is for Dimitri. Oh, you guys are in luck. Dimitri says, yeah, it's probably not a good idea if I just go charging up there to destroy them.
We will
Okay.
destroy them. It's just going to take a little while.
Yeah, they will be
He is hedging around though.
yeah, breathing heavy. Shh,
Yeah, he's like-
they're gonna give us away.
Constantly rolling his mace around in his hand.
Uh,
Okay, so let's try to follow them.
and see what
Off the guy that's stuck and follow the other one.
Zorvin checks to see how concerned number 13 is with his buddy who's stuck in the bushes.
Zorvin, you're looking at him, and he doesn't seem to be too concerned about it, but he seems like he is kind of standing still. He's kind of shuffling about, but he's not like he's getting ready to move, but he doesn't seem like he has a reason to move at this point.
Now, do these look like these undead things? Do they look like the whites we fought prior to this?
No, these guys look like possible.
Something else.
He's not turning around and looking at his buddy. No, he looks like possibly corpses of fallen Northmen.
Okay.
They all pretty much got armor on and swords. Pretty much dressed the same. So they might have been some battalion or a group or something. White, blondish white hair, some of it falling out in chunks. But they don't look skeletal, but they definitely don't look healthy.
Back up, see if he gets free, and continue following him. Because I think if we attack this guy, the other guy is going to turn around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you're saying, they might be linked, or they're a spell keeping them on like a patrol.
Right around that time, you guys are sitting and waiting to see what's happening.
2 more come up from behind us.
How many times do I have to tell you don't help the DM?
Now,
Jeez.
I just have a
No,
very good imagination.
the ones behind you aren't coming up yet.
Oh,
You see Zorvin all of a sudden crouch down low and like motion for you guys to drop down low.
I do
Right.
so.
Manet and Blair do so.
Oh,
And
oh,
Zorvin,
oh.
you see that one of the white pale ghouls comes loping down through here, and it's like hissing at the undead soldiers. And you see the guy that was kind of milling about. He starts to shamble on forwards and moves on up, and you see this come down here, and it seems like it's angered at the stupidity of the dead soldier,
It's awesome.
and it's kind of trying to figure out what it's gonna do about it. And it kind of looks around. It looks up and it kind of looks up in this direction and looks around like it's kind of assessing the situation. And it turns back around and man, why is this thing? Oh, turns back around and he suddenly stops his hissing. And Zorvin, you see he starts making a direct path around these shrubs.
Hey, who's got the mace? Go get him.
He's all the way in the back. But he looks like he comes around these trees. You definitely want to make a wisdom check right now. He's for sure coming for you. But you know that he made you somehow. He looked out, he rolled a 1. You don't need to make a wisdom check, Anna. You don't know what Zorvin's doing.
Oh, okay.
But
Sorry.
this thing's coming around the corner for you, Zorvin. So you can go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, oh please. You yell that out? Or do we just see you like spring to action?
He's coming for me. Damn, guys, a little help, please.
Well, then
I think he hollers that out.
I think so too. So Anna will draw her sword and be ready.
Same with Manet.
It's my turn. I'm not even in the turn order yet.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. I don't know what is happening with this thing. All right.
Is it
And a
something
turn.
like the last
Zorvin.
round that we ever had
Don't
done?
nobody roll any more stuff. Just hold on.
I'm
Go get
sorry.
him.
Oh,
Anna, didn't you already roll? Oh no, you didn't.
No, I
Zorvin
didn't.
did. Okay.
she just made it.
Zorvin's got.
She's anxious to do stuff.
I really wish on the bottom of the turn order, I've tried to hack it with an HTML overlay, like stylish. I've tried to put a clear button at the bottom of the turn order because I think it's dumb that you have to open up the setting on the bottom of the turn order to tell it to clear it. I don't understand why that is.
That's
But
not a bug.
Zorvin-
That's a feature.
Yeah, it's a feature.
They didn't QA it.
It's
Well,
Yeah,
that's how
that goes
they
for the
use it.
site.
Zorvin got a 10. All right. And this guy got an 18. So he ain't going fast. Okay. Everybody but Anna, Zorvin, and the Ghoul, if you want to get in on this, go ahead and roll initiative.
I'm rolling, but I'm holding my action.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
All right. I wonder why. Oh. Blast. There you go. Put this up here. Hopefully no monsters from there.
Excuse me, guys.
Sure.
bless you.
All right.
Isn't I?
Zim, you get to
Yeah.
go first. Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Just so we don't have the issue that we're gonna have before, everybody might want to declare what they're gonna do, so that we don't have somebody running up into the middle and then a wizard saying, "I'm gonna cast a fireball."
Manap will be running up to Zorvin.
Yeah, I'm
that's
gonna run up
next
to
to
whatever my.
Okay, hold.
Zorvin.
All right.
And then
Zim is gonna hold on.
go ahead.
Blair. Zim is gonna do what?
I'm gonna move up as far as I can.
Okay.
Towards Zorvin.
All right.
I don't
And
know.
Manat's gonna do the same thing.
Correct. In a fire line type of position.
Fire as in burning hands fire.
Yeah. Everybody go up there. Blair's gonna hang back for a second.
I just gained 6 levels.
Remember, if you kill me, I can't protect you.
All right.
That's okay. I could just raise you from the dead.
Anna, what are you going to be doing? You're going to be
I'm
rushing up
moving
there
up.
to Zorvin's aid?
Yep.
Is anybody doing anything other than what's Blair going to do?
He's just hanging back. Basically, like taking Manet's position as of now.
All right.
No fireball.
Dimitri is going to come around this way.
Like-
and I didn't put him on initiative.
Blair just wants like line of sight to the whatever creature. So I'm assuming there's trees in his way and people.
Yeah, you have to be careful about Blair because he doesn't understand thermodynamics quite yet.
No, he's understood it. It took Gregory's death to really understood it.
All All right.
That's,
Anybody that's we got Zim. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead and you can move. You can move all the way up there. It's
All right.
not the brush and stuff isn't going to hinder you. You've grown up in this area.
Guess I'll go right in front, shoulder to shoulder with the Zorvin.
All right.
undead bag.
No,
And
That's the ticket.
would I be able to make it up to the white ghoul and
Yep.
kind of try to block? Because I don't. What is Zorvin exactly? What class?
he's an
is-
elf.
Yeah, he's like a ranger,
Yeah.
acrobatic, spell casting,
He's an elf.
He-
leather
He's an
Yeah.
elf.
wearing
Yeah.
ninja.
You're just jealous.
Yeah, he's like multi-class.
So then you can click on your token and attack with one of your weapons,
All right. Let's see here.
and hopefully they work. They probably won't because they're NPCs or something. Run away. Oh, all right. He definitely hits it. Oh, no, he just missed.
Aw,
Oh,
You see the ghoul dodge out of his way. Dodge out of your way
that would have been
slightly.
some juicy damage.
Yes, it would have.
foul undead.
Blair? Now it's working right. Blair, what are you doing?
He's just moving up a little bit
Do
just to
what you're
get
gonna
line of
do.
sight and then holding.
All right. You will shove you at the end of the you still get you didn't move very much, so you can we'll just put you at the bottom of the round. And now it's Anna's turn.
Anna will come up here and attack the ghoul. Is it giant?
Yeah.
So AC 0 and
You
9
hit.
and 9
9
damage.
damage.
Yep.
Hmm.
You do see that the skeletal warrior turns.
This one.
Yeah.
Slowly. He
Well, this one here, he turns and he's like, Anna.
turns.
Do I know you?
Does he
It's
look
your
familiar to
brother.
me?
Have we been properly introduced?
Every undead knows the great Anna.
And Dimitri comes up. And he is going to charge up and try and hit this thing as well.
Because that's what he does.
Hey, I'm back. Yeah, no, I said excuse me before because I had to take a phone call.
Oh,
Actually, he is going to turn and
actually try to turn?
I wonder what the difference is between these. Oh, I remember. I was trying to set something up different. He's able to turn this thing, and it immediately wants to try to get away from him.
The ghoul?
Yeah. He's able to automatically turn them.
The ghouls? Or the
And the
what? Or
whites.
the skeletons?
The white ghouls. The other thing that hasn't even acknowledged him yet. Let me see here.
Probably a zombie, so it's probably going to be destroyed once he can shine his holy symbol light into its eyes.
Well, they've been a little bit tougher than any zombies that he's encountered. And why aren't you opening up? Oh, we already open.
They're cheating zombies.
Hmm.
It's just the DM's cheating.
Cheaty zombies.
He has noted that these undead seem a little bit more powerful, a little bit different than the stuff that he's been trained to destroy.
Ah,
Yes, he automatically turns that thing, but it's also stuck in the bushes and it can't seem to get away. But it's also it's turning left and right. Zorvin, you're at ground zero. This thing got the spring on you. What do you want to do? Al is holding his action, so we're gonna put him at the bottom. Go to the bottom. Zorvin's typing.
Mm-hmm.
takes a couple steps back and fires my longbow, the bloody great white thingamabob. I think he
Alright.
meant at.
All right. I heard it when you said it. Fire away. He's gonna move first. Oh, he's gonna go up right next to the other undead. He's probably getting out of the way of Manat.
Second one, I'm guessing
Yep.
hits.
First one hits him, but it doesn't do anything. Kind of just sticks into his flesh. Kind of gives him a ghoul piercing that he's gonna show all the other ghouls when he gets back.
If he gets back.
And
Just trying to be a cool ghoul.
yeah. But the second one definitely hits. And you notice that these black arrows, when they hit, the first one kind of deflected and kind of stuck into him, but it didn't really get any real meat. But the second one, when it kind of burns.
Nice.
Good. Burn, baby, burn.
Manette.
Black arrows.
Man up, Manette.
Yeah. He's gonna swing at the lesser white in front of him. And apparently the ghoul is too far in the bushes, and I hit a bunch of sticks.
Oh, the swordsman that's in there? Yeah, you miss. What level are you?
Level 4.
Level 4. Oh, yeah, that's right. At level 5, you get a second attack around. It is now the ghoul's turn. The white ghoul, the ice ghoul, gone by different names. He is going to rake both claws at Anna as hard as he can.
Oh man.
And he's going to miss
No.
miserably.
He's gonna rake one at her as he tries to flee, but he's in the middle of it when Dimitri does his turn. So he's doing one claw on you.
He misses.
You're at like
He
0, aren't you?
misses.
-2.
Minus. Okay.
And he gets up to about here.
Pansy.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
There isn't those in this game.
Damn it.
Blair,
5th edition.
back to you. Well, that's something that we could definitely open up if we spend another year on this campaign. Then
Actually, there's tax
Blair?
of opportunity in 2nd edition too.
do you want to
No,
do you want to do anything, or you
No.
just want to wait?
yeah, no, I
All right,
don't do anything.
still holding off as well, Al.
Yes.
All right.
I'm maintaining my invisible status. Necessary, but it doesn't look like it's necessary.
Right.
That's
No
fine.
point in wasting it.
Let the fighters fight.
All right. Well, let me go. We'll just keep you guys Blair and Al. If you're just gonna hold your attacks, then
Out of the turn order,
Unless
I'll jump in
more
if I need to.
targets arise or something bigger, then
well, I guess you can roll in case something pops up and you want to move.
yeah.
But otherwise, we're just gonna leave you at 20s at the bottom.
Options to jump in at any time.
We'll just keep this initiative since I already rolled you around. Zim, go ahead.
Is
see
this?
that-
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You see that the thing kind of booked away from Anna and you
Oh.
and took off up the path. He didn't get very far, but he's not really trying to run away. He'd really like to attack you all, but
Mhm.
Dimitri is causing him to want to get the hell away from Dimitri.
Right. Is this something we're gonna want to kill this white ghoul?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they're definitely not friendly to any of you.
Right. Right. I guess I'll gonna be able to run up to him and try and whack him as he's trying to get away, or pursue him and attack him, or no?
Give me a. Wait a minute. Let me double check here. Make sure you have one before I tell you to do it. And
Ranged weapon?
No, give me a perception check off your character sheet. I thought I set ability checks on your guys' tokens. That I must not have done that.
No.
All right. So, yep. You see that you got a clear path up to this guy.
Perception? Yeah, I thought you had that on there.
No, it's on the sheet.
It's not
I
on a
thought-
token.
Yeah, I thought I had like the saving throw
Mhm.
macro. I thought I had the ability check macro, but that's in the other game. The Friday night
Oh, okay.
2E game. Oh, he runs up and
crap.
hacks this thing.
Mm.
Bam!
Nice job.
Uh,
Good hit.
It lets out a rather loud hiss, a piss hiss, and Dimitri. So let's whack him again for me. Let's see. Yeah, I need to make that. I gotta make a note of that. I don't know why I don't have him on this. I thought I brought him over, but all right. Dimitri hollers out.
Die!
No, there's more. 2 o'clock.
What?
He says there's more. 2 o'clock.
2:00.
Is anybody that wants to? You don't know if that means 2 o'clock from you,
He is referencing.
whoever he's yelling at. If it's 2 o'clock from him, he just hollers it out. If you want to make a perception check, anybody, if you want to look around to see if you can see what he's seeing.
I want to kill this guy.
All right, Anna, swing away.
Come up here.
I I forgot to put this guy in.
Oh, number 75.
Yeah, number 75. Hold on, Anna. Where are you?
I moved up. I'll go back if you want me to.
No, you're gonna be able to go because there's no attacks of opportunity.
Okay. I didn't think I was that close to him.
He didn't go last time, but yeah, you were right next to him.
Oh, okay.
So I was laughing. Everybody ran up there to try and help Zorvin, and they all jumped right in front of the guy stuck in the bushes.
And I get 2 attacks
Yep.
because I missed the first one, but I hit the second one
Second one hits.
for 10
If
damage.
I can select this guy. Yep.
Well, the white is a bigger threat.
Yeah, these are. Oh, I thought you meant physically.
Physically,
Yeah, physically,
yes.
these are. They are much larger than man size. They're good 10, sometimes 12 feet tall, but they're really thin and lean and lanky. Kind of clawed out hands and feet. This thing nearly just topples to the ground when you hit him.
Good.
Zorvin?
Oh, you took out the white ghoul?
Not quite.
Almost.
Oh,
Very nearly topples to the ground.
ah.
I would guess he's probably got a couple 3 hit points left.
Couple few. Oh,
Is-
come on. Get off the thing.
2 more arrows incoming to the white ghoulie.
Pew pew. 13. Nope. -2. There it is.
I think that should kill him,
Juicy
but I'm not
baby.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it hits, and when this black arrow hits down into him, there's definitely like a sizzling, burning sound, and this thing just slumps over on the ground, and kind of clutching at the arrow and just shaking, and it dies.
Yay!
There's one. I'm gonna move him up out of the way. Oh, that's Anna. So sorry, Anna, you're not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
There's
I'm
one.
feeling better.
No, you're not. You'll be stone dead in a minute.
Number 75. Number 75's there, and he is going to turn and take a swing at Manette. Oh, what the hell? I'm not sure why it just did that. It whispered it to me.
Oops.
I'm trying to kill him.
But it missed you.
I'll be right back.
I feel happy. I feel happy. Wonk. Oh, I don't see it.
Let's see. Where is Manette?
Right next to the white, in between the white and Zorvin.
well that'll work.
Okay. I'm back.
This is a manette.
Oh,
You
that's a-
see that this guy's look, his head inside of his helmet has got like red glowing eyes, and he kind of locks eyes for you with you for a second while you're swinging it out at him, and you kind of get a feeling of fear coming over you. You got to make a save versus spells.
Oops.
Not that one.
Sorry.
Be my friend. He's charming you.
Spells.
Prince Charming. Equal to or greater than 14. Nope. You didn't make your save there. Manette.
Oh.
So
Manette, you definitely feel afraid of this thing. You're like, he's gonna eat my soul with that sword.
is there a little bit of pee coming out of him?
That's up to
No,
you.
but your turn is right now, and you definitely try to get away from this guy. You failed pretty bad, so give me a
So
D12.
am I running into Blair's arms? Save me!
Maybe.
That's up to you.
D12.
All right. Nope. You just take off. Well, yeah. You pretty much run it back in Blair's direction.
He's gonna eat me!
No, he said no, no, nope, 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 nope.
Daddy, Mama didn't raise no fool.
The ghoul laying on the ground. You hear last bits of words coming out of its mouth. You will all join the army. And then he dies.
Nah,
All
I
right,
don't want to.
Blair. You see Manette running at you with a look of fear in his eyes, something that you've never seen since the last time he got afraid.
Which wasn't long ago.
What do you do?
What does Blair do?
Yeah, it's your turn.
How can I comfort Manette?
Trip him as he runs by.
Trip him.
You don't have to do anything. I'm just asking. It's your shot if you want to do something.
Yeah, no, he Blair doesn't do anything but just try to calm Manette.
All right. And Al, you still staying hidden?
Yeah, tripping him will dispel my invisibility, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd tack him from to the ground because he's only going to get himself in trouble running alone in the woods. It's okay.
Yeah,
Blair's not worried about it. Neither am I.
Blair has seen some shit, so he's trying to calm his manservant down, grabbing him, smacking him in the face.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Okay.
New initiative?
Yep, new initiative.
Is it okay to roll?
Yep.
Okay. I don't want to get in trouble.
It's a cleric spell.
What's
What?
a cleric spell?
Speak with dead.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna try and cast it?
No. I wanted Blair to learn it, but if it's a cleric spell.
Well, he's got to just take levels of cleric. Thirteen's already in there.
Because it's in my book of the dead.
You could give it to Dimitri to learn.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd love that.
Yeah, he doesn't
off the
speak with
sheet,
them.
the
He just
macro.
kills them.
Well, then he could have a
Ye-
nice conversation with them as he kills them.
Joe used his
Yes.
initial off the sheet.
Yeah, if you want to get in the turn tracker, you gotta click on your token. And James just left roll 20, and he's back.
I did not leave.
It says you did.
Lies.
I gotta. All right. You can watch the recording playback, and it shows right there. So where's Zim at? There
I'd
he
like.
is. That's not working. How about that? Oh, because he was
Oh. Reincarnation. Reincarnation.
Maybe we should have just had him play Manette, but then he'd have been running for the hills. Alright, let's see if that works. Nope. Why aren't you working? Oh.
Run for the hills.
For life.
What the hell?
Ain't no swearing.
Oh, that's tame, usually.
Because he was an NPC, and that's why it didn't work. There you go.
Ta-da.
But what was his original roll when he rolled it? 2.
What's up?
Alright.
Yeah.
We'll put you in as a 2.
Oh,
That was
just
on a
going
D6.
in the turn order.
Oh, his was on a D6?
Put that note in there.
Hold on a second.
Not off the macro. You know what I'm referring to there, Joe?
Yeah, on the map. Hold on a second.
You're kind of new to the game. I'm not sure if you're new to Roll20 or not, so that's why I'm asking.
I never really messed around with the macros on Roll20. I've been playing for a while, but as far as let's see here.
My DMs always set up my macros for me.
They were screwy because I had them set up to be activated as an NPC. So they had things in there that only work if you're a DM. How it addressed it. Right now it's got to say your player's name and then the token's name.
You're popular tonight.
Somebody.
It's a landline. It's just.
It's a mother-in-law.
Oh.
That's about she'll call about 10 more times before my wife goes to bed.
I thought it was what are they? Just phone scammers.
I wish it was.
Oh, so you don't get along with the outlaws?
Oh no, I do. It's just when the phone
Lots
rings
of calls.
and rings and rings and rings.
Go pick it up and hang it up.
I thought you were one of those telemarketers.
I don't even answer the phone anymore. I just tell my wife. She said, "Who's calling?" I said, "For real? Seriously?"
It's like,
who do you think?
Is this your first time here?
Yeah.
Why is there? Oh, I see. That's why it's doing it.
To make you ask questions.
And let's change this one. There's a couple of them that have the same number.
Are they twins?
No, what the? Maybe they are.
That'd be-
Okay, no, they're not. I was like, they're all popping up the same way. And you see
uh,
there is another one of the ghouls, and you see that along with the idiot that was trapped in the bushes, there's 3 other of these soldiers, and they're turning around and heading down. And this ghoul that's in the back seems to be hollering and hissing, and they seem to be responding accordingly. Blair, you can just hold Manette.
um,
I see.
yes, I'm holding him so he doesn't go further. Further
Alright.
southwest.
Can you guys do that later? And can we kill these Goombas?
I'm stroking the top of his head. Shh, everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
Do you two need a room?
Gregory says everything's gonna be fine.
This Manette went running at you and saying, Blair, Manette needs Blair time. Zim, it's your turn.
I'll
Player's
come up here.
strength of 12. Big manly arms.
You've got 2 guys that you could easily reach. You
what
got
the
a
F?
longer reach. What?
Um,
Did you get kicked out?
No, I hit the back button.
I can tell. Because it says James V. Blair Manette left.
I'm back.
All right. He's stepping up. He's going to take his swing. I'm assuming.
Yeah, 18. Or I'll attempt to hit 18.
Nice.
Smack. Good attempt.
It does. Anna.
I guess I will turn around and hit the guy behind me.
All right.
He's not a giant. So AC 3?
Nope.
Did I miss? And
Nope.
I
You hit him.
definitely missed the second one.
Mm.
You hit him. You lop off one of his arms, but it's not his sword arm.
Darn.
Zorvin. Fired 2 more arrows at the zombie closest to you. There's one guy directly in front of you
Oh, my.
that Anna's
F.
fighting. Blair, you should put your roll 20 screen on full screen, and then you won't be able to hit the back arrow.
Well, if I would have clicked on the other thing I was looking at, because I was looking
so
up
you have
certain spells.
multiple tabs open. I
Yeah.
see.
Because I have 2 monitors. I'm special at
Well, if you open one in Firefox and open the other one in Chrome,
that. Ew.
it won't do it.
Firefox.
Oh, Zorvin.
That first one is nice.
Yeah,
nice hit.
first arrow sinks in, and when it hits this guy, you can see it almost like melts a little bit of the icy texture to him, and you see a little smile come over his crusty, frozen face, and the second arrow finishes the deed, and he drops.
Was that a smile of like, thank
Yeah,
you?
like, oh, it's finally over.
That's awesome.
Number 18. He took a hit.
Oh, here we go.
He swings around and sees Zim there. And he is going to chop with his sword.
Oh, yeah.
Did it hit you?
Yeah, just AC4.
Zorvin yells, "You're free!" as he fires him, looking like Hellraiser. You adjust your hit points yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't say that before, and some people were, huh? All right. This guy, number 94 here, runs out with his jersey. Number 94 entering the field. Comes down around this way. And he's going to come at, and I didn't give a, we're going to have him come down here and try and attack Dimitri. I didn't give Dimitri an initiative roll. I forgot he wasn't here.
That's okay.
Oh, wow. He really smashes him. Well, he hit him hard. He didn't really do a lot of damage, but
Well, did Dimitri hit him?
no,
Oh, never mind.
not yet. Manette, you are still in fear. And oh, next round you'll be back.
Okay.
So get out of there. And Al, you're still invisible. If you want to do something, you can.
In the sights.
All right. And this other ghoul that is up here.
I'm down to area of effect spells. That's why. Otherwise, I'd be chucking some magic missiles out.
All right. You see this other ghoul that's up in the back. Turn, and it kind of hollers down the hill and over the craggy stuff. And you hear a another call from there, but like a much deeper sounding, some kind of a guttural response, but it didn't sound like a hissy ghoul.
Marines, we are about to get the fuck out of here.
And 13. Spins around, takes a chop at Zim. And misses horribly. And round 4. Oh, Dimitri is going to take a swat. He's going to go at the end. Seeing as how he's not here, he's just going to go at the end.
Okay.
He's going to take a swing at this guy.
Nice. Is he using his
Hits.
undead mace hammer thing?
Yes.
Yeah, he has a Mace's disruption.
And this thing there is a very audible pop, and this guy vanishes from existence. Except I'm just going to move his token over on the side so we don't lose track of the... Oop. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I got a coffee delivered to me
Oh, nice.
by my wife.
Nice.
Just in case anybody's wondering if there's somebody else here making me coffee.
Don't drink so much that you stay awake all night.
If I don't drink it in the morning, I'm able to sleep at night. So I just haven't been drinking coffee in the morning.
That's weird.
Yeah, if I drink it first thing in the morning, I get really wound up, and then I get super tired, and then I get my second wind, and then I don't sleep. So this kind of, I don't know.
I actually can drink coffee right before bed and go to sleep.
Blair, what are you doing? Same?
Blair is gonna tell Manette everything's okay and tell him to wait here.
Man up and get back in the fight.
Pretty much. Blair will move up to here.
He just says, wait here.
He's gonna fire magic missiles. So 18 will be the first one, 13 will be the second, and white ghoul will be the third. So, and now I have a question, Chris.
Yes.
I have the macro magic missile, and then next to it is MM. Is that also a magic missile?
Next to it, yeah, try the MM. That's the one that Al set up.
Okay.
Try that one. And then it tells you to target the creatures.
Oh,
Then you don't have to tell us. Yeah, pretty
I
smooth.
like that.
I left them both in case for some reason you didn't like that. All right, but I definitely like it. I should give him extra XP for that.
You
That
should.
is good job. That is cool.
His guy will just walk around invisible, but he'll still level because every time he makes a new macro, I give him points.
I'm
Thank
okay
you
with
very
that.
much, sir.
Hi, Angel.
So yeah.
Yeah, and then
The
there's
magic
skill
user is
later
not a
on.
melee combat kind of guy.
So that
He's a
that happens.
macro invisible. That happens. They all hit. And
3 dark shadowy missiles fire from my hands.
let's see. Right. One moment.
Reversible.
I gotta take a bio break.
Okay.
Take a whiz. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, thanks for that sharing.
It's not as bad as the guy who went to the bathroom with his headset on.
Number 1 or number 2?
I think one, but it was bad
Okay.
enough.
Nice.
Must have had a.
That's why I don't use my cordless when I'm in
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
Well, my corded headset reaches to my bathroom,
I didn't want to know that.
but I always mute myself. Or he could have been
For that one time
muted
when you don't.
and then thought he muted himself, but then he wasn't.
Yeah, we've had some interesting people in this game.
Yeah.
To the characters that constantly wanted to fight each other instead of fighting monsters and gaining XP.
Okay. Where's this hill? Down? We're at the bottom of the valley. We're at the.
I think we're in the middle of the valley.
Yeah, Chris had said that we're like in like an S pattern type of in the valley. Like we're just entering the S.
Gonna do something stupid and move up ahead and cast an area effect spell on the guys that are coming up on us.
Yeah,
That sounds like a plan.
that's kind of why I moved up first.
And then you're gonna hear the I'm going the other way zoom, as the magic user runs the other way. So be prepared. It's gonna be Indy running around the corner, getting all the guys, and then running back at you. Organ.
And we are currently at the bottom of the S. Yes.
Top.
Yeah, you never know. It could when you look at an S. Could be either or. It's the same. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
There's
I
no
want these
snakes.
Mother effing
That's right.
whites off this mother effing snake row. I don't know what that is. This spell.
What spell are you looking at?
Mists of Death.
I don't know that one.
Right. So I'm looking it up.
That must be this edition one because it's not one I'm familiar with.
Mm. There's also like Mist of Sleep. But
I don't think a mist of sleep would work on the undead.
Dead
Right.
tend to be immune to sleep. You get enough sleep when you're dead. Never heard that?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it only works on alive humanoids or alive things.
Giant sizes usually sleep doesn't affect,
Right.
depending on the edition.
Did I
I've been
add-
playing a lot of 5th edition, so I'm getting myself confused.
Oh, really?
The older stuff.
Yeah,
Pushed
well,
it in earlier.
yeah, all my other games are 5th edition. Well, most of my other games are 5th edition. I do have a 3.5, although the mechanics don't come up that much in that.
Ugh.
Just don't like all the power creep once you get into second and up.
Oh, I'm gonna put that in there right now before I forget.
I'm enjoying 5th edition so far. I mean, there's a bit of power creep, but it doesn't seem to be too bad.
It's just like when I really haven't played, so I'm just talking out my ass, so to speak.
Mhm.
But like when a fighter can take a round to cure himself, that's not really my D&D.
Well, it depends on the type of fighter you are, so because there's different. I don't know what they're called. They're like I
Understand?
forget what they're
Fighters
called.
fight, clerics heal, magic users cast spells, thieves
Right, but you can
hide in the back.
do a specialized type of fighter.
Like a different type of fighter, like a barbarian or a
Right, like a barbarian
like
or
a,
an Eldritch
acrobatic
Knight.
type.
Right, or an Eldritch Knight, which
agile
would have spells.
Understand, and it's more power to you. That's just not what I grew up with, and that's not my cup of tea, so to
Mhm.
speak. I mean, some people
Well-
enjoy that, and that's great. I'm glad for them.
Mhm. I just want to play.
They have more options
I,
for games.
I really don't care what edition it is, as long as someone's willing to walk me through the rules.
Old cadre, so I'm kind of set in my stupid ways.
Yeah, I started with 2nd, so.
Old brown books.
so quickly that you quit the game entirely. I think that's more of what it. The thing I like most about D&D, and I haven't been playing it long, like maybe past 2-3 years. That like Chris introduced me pretty much to it.
Mhm.
I like just the chance of it. You know, it's like just the roll of the dice. you can come up with an elaborate plan to kill an enemy, and then you fail.
And if the dice aren't with you,
Yeah, and then you fail, then you have to like, what happens next is like the most amazing thing ever.
I like telling a good story.
That too,
In the older editions, the dice really, it didn't matter what your stats were. You could play a wizard with the 3 intelligence,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Right.
and it
Second
was
edition, you
more
had
up
to
to the
have
DM and
9
the storyteller.
intelligence.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand you. You were breaking up.
Said for second edition, you had to have a minimum of 9 intelligence for a wizard.
Right,
No.
right.
Because the lower your
Good wizard,
intelligence,
but you could still play one. I agree with you,
It's not a
Jared.
very effective one.
No, definitely not.
Yeah,
He wouldn't have a lot of spells, and he'd have a tough time learning them. He'd be taking the short bus to the short bus.
That would be amazing.
But if you wanted to, you could tie both hands behind your back and hop up on one leg and still play a wizard. But yeah, no, it's like I said, it's to each their own. It really depends on what people learned when they
Mhm.
first started out. I think
Right.
is their sweet spot.
Right. And I learned with second edition and it was hard finding second edition games. So I just, whatever there is, I'll play. As long as I'm in a good group of people.
Well, you kind of have that here.
Yeah,
This is not second edition, but it's sort of like second edition light.
right. But no, I was saying that I don't care what edition I play. I mean, I was doing basic with you. I play 3.5 with Thomas. I got several fifth.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
I have several 5th edition games. I got a Shadowrun game going.
Wow. When do you work?
During the day.
She plays at work.
Shh.
Yeah. No, I won't tell your boss.
No, I sometimes do my posts at work on my lunch break, but no, most Friday, Monday is the same game every week, and then Sunday and Thursday is a different game every other week.
I DM 2 games and I play in 2 games.
I've never DM'd. I don't think I could.
yeah,
I
for second edition, my favorite one.
That's probably because you learned second, right?
Yep, second edition.
Like I said, I came in with the little brown books, never really played it, and then basic, and then expert, and then first ed, and then second ed, and then skipped 3 and 3.5, fourth ed, and then I said, that's too much like a video game, and went back to first ed.
But
All
also,
right, well,
I'm sorry.
oops. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, I don't care about the mechanics so much as I want to tell a good story.
Yeah, I don't care about mechanics if I'm playing in it, because I've told other people, hey, they want you to, well, I want you to play this. And I go, as long as I don't have to look anything up, you tell me what I got to roll. If you tell me, give me a D20 plus whatever, and I'll roll it,
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it. I haven't done any, though, on Roll20 because time is limited as far as
Yeah.
slots and all that. But here at the house, I'm like, I'll try whatever. I don't care. If I don't like it, I don't like it. But it's still rolling dice, and it's still me doing stupid things, and then going, oh, I thought that was gonna work.
Like sliding down the hill with the sword and into this crab.
Yeah, and he loved it. But I've had other DMs that don't like that because you're doing something that they don't have a mechanic for, so they don't know how to deal with it. So
Mhm.
they're just like, okay, just give me some dice. Okay, you fail, you die. Blair, was that just you?
Yeah,
And you went?
I did
Okay.
my magic missile.
Back to Zim.
Yeah, I'm going at 18 again.
You get a 0. Noise.
You dropped this one.
Nice.
Yay.
Good job.
Crumbles. Whoops. And 18 drops. And all right. Let's see if this works. Where's that at? All right.
Hmm.
And Anna,
Yes, dear.
your
Oh,
turn.
my turn. I think I'll come over here and thwap on 13 a few times. That's a miss. Oh,
Oh no.
critical miss.
Oh boys.
Uh-oh. Where are those at? Did we get rid of them?
That's fine. We don't have to do the critical miss. We could just say I missed
No.
really badly. And
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That would have my vote. No crits. Either way, though.
Give,
If you can't have
Give
crit
me
misses, then you can't have crit hits.
give me a give me a D100.
Oh
Let's see.
man.
Yeah.
20.
All right. It was just a miss.
Oh, good. Phew.
You're very lucky.
I know.
But first one, did it hit? No.
No, neither of them hit.
No, those are horrible.
Yeah, they were.
Oh. Oh, I know who's gonna try and fear you. He's already got you shook up right now.
Oh.
Zorvin.
And no, I'm not going to go running to Blair if he fears me.
You probably just jump in Zim's arms.
Yeah, man. Convenient. I'm right here.
Run for your life. The pain.
Is that from Living Dead? Night of the Living Dead.
Oh, what? When I said that?
Mm-hmm.
No, that is from Lost in Space. Dr. Smith was always saying it all the time. The pain, the pain.
The pain, the flagony.
Actually, looking forward to the reboot.
Or was it? No, it was a Return of the Living Dead.
They're rebooting Lost in Space?
Yep. I think
Wow.
Netflix
It's
is
gonna
putting
be-
it out,
yeah.
or
It's a series.
Nice.
And it actually does look good. They're doing it like more horror style, from what I understand.
it got pretty good reviews from what I read this afternoon. I have to wait for it to come out on disc.
I possibly didn't give Zorvin the new magic missile
Well,
thing.
of course not, because you thought he was a regular old elf, not a magical multi-class elf.
In the loafer's elf.
Oh, there it is. Oh, you bastard.
I ignore reviews on new stuff because these people don't know what a person does or doesn't. I agree. If I'm interested, I'll watch it no matter what the reviews say. Nope, you sure didn't. So the first roll will be for the white ghoulie, and the last two will be on number 13.
Right, got that. Go ahead and roll.
455.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, 10. All right. All right. 18. Number 18, it's your turn. How's he at? Oh, he's dead. Never mind. He doesn't get a shot. Where's 94? He's dead too. Manette, you suddenly are like, the hell am I doing over here? I'm no longer afraid. I'm a big, strong man. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And gosh darn it, people are going to fear me.
How far can I get? Can I get all the way to the white ghoul?
How far is that? No, that's too far. You might be able to. Nah, you wouldn't be able to run all the way up there. If you run, because the amount of brush and stuff that's in here and the little rocks and whatnot, you can get close.
Like to there?
You could probably get up to about right here. You can stay back some if you want.
Don't you have a bow?
That's up to you.
Yeah. So would I be able to take at least one shot, or would that be like a full run?
No, that was you did a full out
Okay.
run,
Yeah.
hauling ass right
And
up there. I'm a big
as,
kid now.
close as I can get. So then, yeah.
Okay. Al, you just watched Manette rush to his death. Laughing while invisible doesn't constitute an attack, so.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely laughing, and also doing something really silly. I'm gonna move my full move up to here, trying to get a view on what this other guy is was yelling to. Describe the lay of the land. It might change where I'm actually moving to.
Up in there, it's pretty much the same. It's a downward slope, like towards this corner. This corner is a downward slope,
Gotcha.
and kind of that way as well. So back where you were from is higher ground. But there's boulders, rocky outcroppings, trees that are growing up out of them, kind of stunted growth. There's patches where it looks like the grounds have been kind of torn up as well.
So probably somewhere around here. I was basically trying to get a better field of view to see who the reinforcements coming.
You can tell that this right up past you, there's a good rocky outcropping sticking up out of the ground, and
that's where I'd like to try to head to.
Pretty good cover, and there's kind of an open spot. You'd be able to get over there,
okay.
Physically be hidden, and still be able to look over the top of it.
I do that, and I look out.
Give me a perception check.
Sure.
If you don't have a score, then everybody else, I had a chart that we went off of, and you rolled.
The D20?
Should be you have a score on there on your sheet. All right, no, that'll work. Yeah, you definitely can see. Let's see. I'll do this right.
Oh.
Oh, okay, I see it under charisma.
Let's see.
I know. You can roll that if you want, but I figured that was good enough.
No, that's fine.
The hordes approaching us. I see the single creature approaching us. I see. And I know.
We don't know that.
Being invisible in the battlefield is they don't know where to pick up the dead body.
Yep.
If I do die, you'll be able to see all the blood. In combat.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm figuring if I'm bleeding out, that probably means I'll have been attacked or attacking. So I should have turned visible by that point. If I haven't attacked yet, then I'm SOL. I'm rolling up a new character.
Oh, that worked.
I saw it.
Alrighty. And then this guy is here.
Can I call out before my turn is over? That information or no?
Yeah. Yep.
So you guys hear the magic user all of a sudden shouting from the front of the battle to your front left, yeah, to the top of the screen, basically.
Okay.
There's a giant guy coming. He's got a maul and a wand, and he's got a couple ghouls with him. Oh,
Is he
Is he-
undead?
is the big guy undead?
from the description, it didn't say undead, so probably just a giant.
Oh, just a FYI.
Like the last guy was a giant, right?
Everyone kind of probably would know that player has
Yeah,
a potion of undead control. Just FYI.
Mhm.
Now you say something.
What's Manet's armor? Nope, he doesn't get hit.
What?
The white slash,
Oh,
and
man.
he also attempts to bite at you as well. Ooh, he got you with a bite.
Son of a bitch. Oh, just 2.
Yeah, 2, but
Oh,
Make a
shit.
give me a save versus paralysis.
But I don't want to.
Well, then you're
Alright.
paralyzed.
Then you automatically fail.
You're paralyzed with fear. You're paralyzed with whatever this is.
Come on, man. Come on. Oh. Equal or greater.
Not only
Wow.
is he afraid, he's paralyzed with fear.
I think
God.
that should be the maximum amount of time for the paralysis.
You terrible servant.
Nice. All right, Manette, way to go. Number 13.
He can't hit nothing.
He's
He
still
a
alive, but
pussy.
barely. He is going to take a swing at Zim. Ooh.
Yep.
Ba-ba-ba.
Alrighty. Ooh, yeah. I forgot about that. Oh, sorry. I thought my mic was muted.
Yeah.
Why don't we believe you?
Blair, we're back to you. Wait a minute. Dimitri's gonna go. He's got a bunch of spells he never uses.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Dimitri.
Cleric's got some good buffs and debuffs going. Throw some.
Yeah, can he make somebody's mind fearless and not be such a wimp? Or
Well, he can probably cast a remove fear. Analysis, depending on his what deity he worships.
Pluto?
yeah, the god of death.
Pluto, as in like a Mickey Mouse.
No.
Yeah, just like that.
Pretty powerful.
Let's see.
Imagine what he could do with 5.
All right, well, we got that. Let's see. He 2, 2, and 1. He can cast 1 3rd-level spell. He's got Speak with Dead.
Mm.
I don't think that'll do much good right
Why
now.
would he want to do that?
No, he has it. Blair was talking about it. He's not going to do that. Guess he's just going to charge on up. Cast Continual Light. No, he's not going to do that either. You see that he cuts Blair. You watch him. He just darts right in between you and Zorvin and runs diagonally, almost in well, in no direction that you would know because you can't see Al.
Get back here so I can protect you.
He sees more deadites.
Are they on the map now?
All right, now it's Blair's turn. Do it, Blair. Whatever you're gonna do, do it.
Oh man. Holding action. Or no. Yeah, holding action.
All right.
Mr. Mouse, it says here you want to divorce your wife because she's insane. No, sir, I say she's fucking goofy. Groan.
Raven.
I'm going to try to move silently and hide in the shadows to here. This is about as far as I can move. Keep on doing that.
Yep. You're directly behind the wizard. If you want to move up in here, you'd be able to get in the cover of these. You creep behind the shrubs.
Then I'll do that. Just making sure if he does fireball on me, he's within range.
Well, Blair really did want to follow Dimitri, but he knows Anna will be very cross with him if he leaves her protection. Because if there's an army of undead,
I don't
coming
know if
down-
you know what's coming.
Well,
Sorry, jumped the gun.
he had.
That's fine.
Well, I didn't mean to press it. I wanted to go edit it.
Oh. Zim,
Yeah.
your shot.
See if I can drop 13 or not.
Yep.
Nice. Get some.
Yeah, he's gone.
Apparently your fighter is more capable than
Then
And my fighter.
We'll see next
Grossly
week.
more capable.
This is NPC luck.
Mm-hmm.
Anna,
So
just
13,
sees. Yep.
13's gone, so I'm going to beat on this ghoul a bit.
You just
Minus-
see Manette just in a mess.
So 7 damage
Oh,
and a critical miss.
Ooh. Give me D100.
she cleaves through Manette, and Manette dies.
Yeah.
87.
All right. Nope. Just a crazy, horrible miss.
That puts more fear into Manette because it was like toward his direction.
I don't know. Can you be feared when you're already paralyzed?
Is he paralyzed
Oh, he's
with
paralyzed
fear?
with fear.
I think he's more physically paralyzed, numbed. I'm not exactly sure how the ghoul touch is,
Mm.
but the ghoul bite
Paralyzed with
is
fear. Typically.
Zorvin.
Fires on the white zombie ghouly thingy.
And just in case nobody sees it, if you do any kind of particular actions, I don't award any XP for gold or treasure that you find. Stuff that you do in the game or casting spells or using your abilities. The things that you would actually become better at are the things that you gain XP for. So when mages cast spells that successfully do something, or when fighters kill, if they get the killing blow on something, or if they single-handedly kill an opponent, then everybody's going to get a share of that XP and the combat and everything, but they will get a big bonus, like maximum XP for that creature. But I'll whisper it to you, so you got to pay attention to the chat because I don't keep a list of it written down. Zorvin fires 2 arrows, and this is at the ghoul. Yep.
Yes.
All right. They both sink in, and Anna, you definitely hear a as they sink in, and they just start to sizzle this guy.
Good.
Like a black oozy burning coming out of him.
Is he
Almost
dead
like
yet?
tar starts leaking out. Yeah, he's already dead.
Is he?
No, he's not dead. He's not dead again. Manette, you are paralyzed. What do you want to do? Oh, you can't do anything.
I was going to say, what can I do? Tell me what you can do. Because you will not accomplish it.
You hear a cry of fire in the hole, and
What?
you see a small burning globe hurl up, or actually down into the valley, almost off the screen, and it hits, and there's a big explosion, and yeah. Ooh, wow, and it's green acid. I don't know why. Boom! And a fireball goes off. And let's see. I might as
Was
well.
that Al's doing?
That was me.
Yes.
Good job. Now get back
For
here
nothing.
where I can protect you.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm not sure you're going to be able to see me, though.
Well, if you took an action, if you did an attack.
Yeah, now
you'd
I'm going
be
visible
now.
next round. I like being invisible. Harder to hit that way.
He pops in, pops out. There we go.
Like the double trouble.
Hey, Griselle.
I did my part. You're up to you now.
Whoops. I didn't mean to blast another fireball.
I do as many as you feel like. Just do extra damage, too.
Especially at them.
All right, I gotta be able to see this guy. Uh,
Mock the Doublemint twins. I had a crush on them when I was younger.
How much longer do you think this battle's going to go?
8 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, all right. All right.
Sorry, that reminded. Sorry, keep going.
You see that the man controlling the ghouls on chains fares slightly better than the ghouls on the chains. They don't do all that well.
Good.
Are they dead?
I am not at all that sorry. I hope they burn to death again.
Let's see that one.
Well done.
One of them goes down in a pile of flames.
One up for the magic user.
No, don't eat the mic.
Again. All right. I got them on the map, but they're kind of off of the map.
I'm not seeing them yet.
Right. They're off the map.
Okay.
They're too far away for you to see.
The
Yeah.
intervening.
Whoops, not that much. And the white ghoul is dead. 13. Oh, no, he's not. That was a different white ghoul, isn't it?
Terrain. No, just make him dead. That's fine. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, Zorvin
this
sunk
guy.
arrows.
Oh, right. This guy is going to turn and claw at Anna.
That's a miss.
Oh,
That's a miss. That's
give
a
me
critical miss.
D100. Give me a D100 for him, Anna.
Okay.
He might be face down in the dirt again.
81.
Nope. He just almost loses his balance. Maybe that's why he missed you on the second one as well. All right, Blair, what are you doing?
Blair heard a familiar
Boom.
sound.
It was an earth-shattering kaboom.
An earth-shattering kaboom! Earth creature stole my detonator. How far can he move?
Who?
Blair.
120 feet if he's running, and then there's no more actions.
So I get up there by Al.
Are you in your sheet currently right now, Al? Somebody's cooking something.
Not me.
Or I'm having a stroke. One of the two.
Don't say that.
Saying it doesn't make it happen. Whoa. You get 3 magic missiles, right, Zorvin?
If they're the ones
Whoa.
I cast into his
No, he's got some too.
oh, like he's capable of just using his own?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he's
Okay.
also got that ring.
Alright.
All right, your magic missile is now just like everybody else's. Fancy.
Mm.
So where'd you move to, Blair?
Up by L.
You ran right up into the. Oh, as soon as you saw him appear, you ran up there. And as soon as you get there, he's like, "Presto, disappearo!" Poof. You're like, "What the fuck? I'm the only one here."
Yeah, a nice seeing you. Wouldn't want to be you. Bye.
The direction of where he put his fireballs or fireball. Where
Oh,
was
you
that?
definitely know where it's at.
It's over here somewhere.
Yeah, up in that corner.
Okay.
Blue arrow.
You can see from the vantage point that he's at. Well, once you get up there, you can see a giant shaman that was very similar to what you guys killed before,
Mm.
trying to put out a bunch of flames on his thing, on his not his thing, on his cloak and his furs.
How many creatures were there?
Well, there was two ghouls on chains, freaks on chains that he had, but one of them is now a pile on the floor, and the other one is screaming because it's burnt, and he's pulling the chain back and looking like he's getting ready to turn to go.
You're welcome.
Raven?
Uh,
Blair dart off, and Zorvin is down here firing arrows.
moving there since I'm still hidden and stuff. Do I need to roll again for that stuff?
Oh, to continue to creep along? Yeah.
Right.
You aren't as silent as you had hoped, but you definitely are hiding in the shadows, and you're leaping from tree to tree, darting from shadow to shadow, staying low.
Giving out that Tarzan yell.
Probably.
They stepped on
Ah!
He stepped on a twig, and everybody heard it, but nobody knew where it came from.
Oh, that's why he was yelling. Ah! I stepped on a twig. He's no Johnny Weissmuller.
Where are you heading to?
He moved. See
Right where I'm at. Unless I can get right next to Blair, and that.
Oh, okay, right.
Because I think that's still within the range. Yeah. So if I can get to here in those trees, that's where I'll stay.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too far. You could creep around through that and get on up. Somebody might have noticed you, or I mean, heard you scurrying through there. Blair might whip around and look, but what's the attack? Arrow?
I'm not attacking anything yet because I'm not sure what's all there.
Oh yeah, you can do a partial move and then do your cast your spell. How far are you planning on moving? Just so you can get into range? You have a pretty good vantage point now that you can kind of that you saw the mushroom cloud come up. You know where the enemy was that was attacked. But it is Zim's turn right now.
Excuse me.
So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna just short scoot over here. See if I can help take down this white ghoul.
Yeah, this one seems like he's not wanting to go down without a fight.
He'd be down already if Manette could hit him. Not be in such a wood.
Yeah, well, he got
Well, that's a nice
Pyro.
hit.
and he's down.
Well,
Manette, you might be trying to find another party to sell your sword to. He's gunning for your job, Manette. That's what he wants.
But he's Blair's personal servant.
Not for long. Zim might accidentally chop him in half with one of his mighty hits.
He was just standing there. He was in my way.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do, Zorban.
Well, if you're moving that far, then you're not gonna have time to cast the spell because it's not just like you go Expedius Boltus or whatever they do when they cast it. You gotta.
But it's like a charging thing. It's like Dragon Ball Z type of thing. You know, he's charging.
Yeah,
up.
you're screaming the words as you're running.
Kamehameha.
All right. Yeah, we'll let you do that.
Come on, he's an elf.
Where are you moving to? Yeah, only elves can do it. I just got invaded by 2 cats. They forced the computer room door open.
Aw, they want to be with their daddy.
Ooh.
I have a Griselle on my shoulder.
Do you hear any yelling in the background coming over my mic?
No.
No.
Okay. Because I don't know what it is, but it sounds like she's having a fight by herself in the living room. It's not the TV.
With the TV.
We'll let you do the 45 feet. But it's Anna's turn. So you move, but it's Anna's turn. What are you doing, Anna?
I'm going to start going up this way to where I saw the fireball go off, but I don't have any, I can't see anything unless you pull them onto the map or extend the map.
Oh, so you're heading in that direction.
Yes.
Yeah, you might be able to run all the way up to the guy, but you wouldn't be able to do anything.
Can I shoot my bow at him?
Yep.
Okay.
You moved up, so you can take 1 shot.
I think I missed.
And
Oh, you hit something.
Z.
Whether it be a tree.
He's so far off the map. Oh, all right, no, didn't hit him. And you didn't hit the one ghoul that he's got on a chain either. All right, Zorvin, cast that spell.
Hurry up so I can go to bed.
Pew pew.
Woo! Give me. You're not hitting Anna. Don't worry about when I say this. Give me a D100.
Who? Anna?
No.
No, Zorvin.
Kazat.
85.
Sounds like that old school, like Frankenstein lightning zapping noise.
All right. From your vantage point, you are able to hit one of them. I was checking to see if you were able to hit the ghoul that's on the chain and then hit that guy. But you're able to hit one of them. So you can hit the ghoul or you can hit the big dude behind him that has him on the chain.
Hit
I'm
the big guy.
assuming you're hitting the big guy.
Yeah. Big guy.
All right.
Because the mindless ghoul just sit there and go, duh. I have no master now.
All right. Oh, God. I gotta move him out a little bit. All right. He gets hammered. Give me another D100, Zorvin.
I don't know if I was gonna waste another lightning bolt. Depending on what happens.
We're almost there, Tracy.
Okay.
All right. You also, Blair, you could probably see it, and Al, you would be able to see it. Raven, if he's peeking out, he might be able to see it. when the bolt hits the giant shaman, it also crackles down the chain and zaps the guy that is on the end of the chain
Oh, good.
as well.
Nice.
Nice.
Apparently, big metal chain's a good electricity conductor. It might have welded that chain right into a leash,
That's
a
awesome.
hard leash. He's got there's no save. That guy's dead too. He wasn't all that healthy to begin with.
A ghoul.
He wasn't a super healthy one. That's
Ben
why the guy
Franklin.
didn't send him off.
He already had one undead foot back in the grave.
Manette.
Am I paralyzed?
Oh yeah, you're still paralyzed because this is only 3 rounds later.
Jesus.
Next round, but hopefully Tracy will be gone and the game will be ended for the night. Al, are you going to do a vanishing act?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right.
Magic user here. I will fight, but I got no AC.
What does Dimitri do?
Dimitri runs past you and Blair. Or, I mean, you and Al and Raven. And you see he runs up this way.
Hmm.
And you see he raises his mace and swings at someone that is behind these trees.
Oh.
You go, Dimitri.
That's done. Oh.
Aw.
Oh. He apparently ran too fast. Who wants to give me a D100?
There you go.
Just jumped out in front of him.
84.
He trips, slides down the hill, and hits the undead with his mace.
That would be cool.
Yay.
Poof! So no longer am I going to attack. I'm just going to wrestle them with the mace in my hand. He misses. And 13. 13 is dead. For real this time. All right. Blair? You see that the guy that is at the bottom of the hill drops the chain and turns. And he is running.
Towards us?
Nope. He is running down the hill.
Get him. He has the wand we want.
And he is a giant, right?
Yes.
He's a giant of a man. He definitely looks just like the other giant that the guys from the compound. Yes, Al. The guys from the compound said that they'd heard rumors of frost giants that were up in there, so they figure it's a frost giant.
So the fire should have done extra damage. Yay! Is.
Can you magic missile him or fireball him or?
I'm out of magic missiles. I can do
Keep.
a lightning bolt or fireball.
Do you have any magic items that would be useful?
I-
I'm not implying that you do. I'm just asking.
I do, but they're
do you-
shorter range.
All right, then you don't.
So lightning bolt.
Unless you tell me the power of my staff with the
Whoa.
ray of poison.
Oh, the range?
Yeah, the range of ray of poison.
Let's see.
Sounds like a personal question.
Mm.
What's the range on my staff? My staff's ray of poison.
Definitely a personal question.
I don't want to know.
It's a gloppy 3 feet.
Well, actually, you can put an eye out with that.
Because the other power my staff has, it shoots a 15-foot jet of flame. For 63.
It says cast a ray of poison, shoots up to 60 feet in a straight line. Right in the notes.
60 feet as it is.
You put it in what, in my treasures here?
It's in your Blair's special items.
It's a handout.
It's a handout in a folder that should be directly underneath your guy called Blair's special items.
Nope. Oh, skull staff. Jesus Christ. Sorry.
I thought it was in there. Right underneath the web spell that you can drag out and drop your web on the table if you need to.
Oh, okay.
I don't have that.
We can get that for you.
Thank you. Well, it's left, but you know. It's battle.
All right, so cast a ray of poison, shoots up to 60 feet in a straight line. Is he 60 feet from me?
No, he's over 60 feet. So you
All right.
can't use that.
Can he move so he gets within 60?
Yeah.
Just a question.
Yes, you can. That's a good question.
Save versus poison or lose 5 points of strength and dex. Too sick to fight back or run. And that's what I want. I just don't want him to run. Maybe yeah, I almost just like want to just put him down
Mm-hmm.
with either a lightning
Yeah, I was gonna say
or
lightning might be better because fireball might destroy the items we want.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And us mages love magic items, so I will cast a lightning bolt to the giant.
Hey, but this mage is holding up his hand going, yeah. Second that.
Maybe that's not. I just did that off my sheet. Lightning bolt.
The lightning bolt?
Choom.
What's the difference between the two? Oh, that was off the, yeah, that didn't have anything in it yet.
Yeah.
You can add that information into the sheet now if you want, the area of effect and all that. And it'll work off the sheet because I fixed the sheet.
If I knew how.
All right, well then don't.
I would need a crash course in that, and we don't have time.
Right.
So 22 points of lightning damage to.
So after all that questions about the staff, you were like, nah, I'm not going to use it. Ow!
I just want to put him down.
Okay.
I wasn't sure what the damage is of the poison. I don't want him running off. Hey, help! We need more people to kill all these a-holes that are hurting us.
No, this guy isn't dead, but you see that he stumbles and falls from the lightning blasting him.
Quick, somebody run up to him. Stab him in the back.
Raven, you're next.
Ah, crap.
Go for his.
Do I see anybody or anything?
Yeah, from where you're peeking out of the shrubs and that, you saw where Blair was firing the lightning bolt, and you can just see like the back shoulders and the head and the middle of the back of a giant that stumbled over and fell on the ground.
How close is he?
What's that?
Close is he?
How close is he?
He's probably about 100 feet away.
All right. Any trees or anything around him?
Nothing that's, you mean blocking your range from him?
Oh,
Or what?
100's a little too far. I just want to be able to get closer to him. Basically.
There's little trees here and there like you've been seeing then using, but there's nothing that he's going to be able to hide behind.
I'm not worried about him hiding. I'm talking about me hiding. So I'm going to move 60 feet into some trees and hide from him yet.
All right. Now you can get up around here and hide in these trees that are there, and so we don't go off the map.
Yeah, that's why I don't see anything. So
All right. In your haste, you're not quiet and not hidden at all. But it's kind of scrubby, open area too, so he's not really looking at you. So you do successfully get down to where you are. Everybody else just sees you running down the hill. Do you want to do anything else once you're there?
I'll just try to hide. But
Oh yeah, no, you were doing actions while you're running. Zim, you see Raven dart down the hill. You see Anna starting down the hill, and Blair's hurling spells down the hill.
How far can I move from where I'm at right now?
120 feet.
I'll just
Yeah,
move my maximum.
you're gonna do a maximum. You can get down to where the guy is at, but you won't be able to attack him. He's 100 feet away.
You can yell obscenities
Nah,
at him.
you can run down there. I'll let you take a swing, but you'll be at -3 to hit. You do like a charge down the hill.
Yeah. All right. All right, I'll do that then.
Oh,
Okay.
heck yeah. Good job.
Nice hit.
He is dead.
Yeah.
Yay.
Mm.
Yay, Zim.
I'll move him over there.
I think I might just keep this guy.
He is dead. Raven, behind you on the ground is a corpse with a half arc welded metal chain in a perfect low, slow arcing or arch. Let's see that. Where'd you go? You.
No, I seen what you said. I just don't know how to modify a macro at all.
Yeah, no, you
Oh.
would put the information from the spell into your sheet. You don't have to mess with the macro. I put the macro into that button.
Right. Where in the sheet? So I click on the character sheet button, and then what? Hit edit.
Your spell book,
Spellbook.
just on your sheet. Not you don't have to.
Okay.
Well, I don't know where you press that from.
Yeah. So, yeah, in the spellbook. So, in the where it's in the description,
You just cut and paste that in there.
into the description, right?
It says lightning bolt. You just cut and paste that where it says, everything in between the dash, the open dash and closed dash.
I'll explain it after.
Do it again.
Yeah, I will. Like Tracy's got to go.
Yeah.
So I will calculate up the XP and post it in Roll20. If
Okay.
anybody else wants to stick around and just do it right now, then.
Okay, then I'm gonna go to bed, guys. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Good night,
It was
Tracy.
fun.
See ya.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you, old
night.
lady.
Because there's level, spell name, range, duration, area of effect, save, then description.
On your sheet.
Yes.
So where it says description, you just answered your own question.
So put it in description. That's what I'm asking.
Put what in
And
description?
paste it into the
That's-
description. For the lightning bolt, enter this into the description. The open brackets all the way down to. Just cut and paste that in there. You have to do nothing. Just cut and paste. You can do that, right?
Okay.
What's he gonna put in there?
The Discord. I posted the description part of the macro. The little code that goes into the description that does the automatic damage for him. So when he presses lightning bolt and enter it.
I don't think he found it in Discord.
Because as you see, it just
Oh,
hooked up in Roll20.
sorry.
Just get rid of the open dash and the closing dash.
Both brackets.
Leave the brackets. Just the open dash and the close dash.
The quote mark things. Take them off.
For some reason, I didn't enter it. I just copied and pasted it from the Roll20. I didn't enter the code properly for the Discord. I think what's the code for that?
I'm dying laughing, wondering what he's looking at and seeing.
General chat underneath that video that Anna posted.
Yeah. So
Telling
everything
Chris
except
this.
for
He's
the,
not looking there.
I'm answering a question somebody else had.
Is that you were talking to me?
without the what are those quotations or whatever
It
Is
works.
this in the general chat?
in Discord?
General chat.
All right. Okay. Do you see the message from Al
Yes.
in general chat? Okay. You see there's a little quote mark at the beginning and a quote mark at the end?
Yes.
Copy everything that's in between those and paste it in the description on your sheet.
I did.
All right. And it rolled a 21 again?
Yes.
Roll it again.
And,
Okay.
18. Okay. That's funny.
You can
All
tell
right.
that it rolls it if you like hover the mouse pointer over the number. It'll give you that atom sign and then rolling, and it tells you what it rolled.
Now, in the rest of the stuff, if you want, you can look up the spell, fill out that other information, and it'll pop it up in there as well. He's giving you the rolling damage. That
The range is
figures it out.
240. The duration is instant. Area of effect is 5/60, and save is half.
Let's see. Back to what I was doing. There's another one there. Yeah, there's a random chance that those things do their fear attack, and it only worked. It only did it one time.
On Manet.
Yep.
That's funny.
Let's see.
Yeah, Manet likes to trigger all the monsters' abilities.
Date is
Like fear, poison, paralyzation. Thank you, Al. Silver range 240. 240.
30 feet.
In my notes, it's 100 and something.
The Rules Cyclopedia.
Mine is 180. Effect bolt is 60 foot long, 5 foot wide.
Mine, yep. And save for half damage.
Hmm.
Oh.
I gotta remember it has that.
Sorry, you're
bounce
right. It is
factor.
180.
Yeah, I was going off with the description that Chris had put in my bio and info. Most of my spells that I've known.
there's 7. Oh no, there's 8. Dimitri.
I think I was I cut and pasted it from the fireball without checking.
Without your XP bonuses, you get everybody gets 469.
Woohoo! Juicy, juicy.
Joseph, your XP would be 10% because you got a high enough score on there.
All right.
Manette gets nothing except paralyzation. He was afraid, and then another time he was so afraid he couldn't even move. He gets nothing. No, he gets XP for he
Trying.
saw some of the combat.
He gets brownie points for trying.
Is he an NPC or is he just a backup PC?
He's a backup PC.
Okay.
If Blair's busy doing something, then James still has somebody to.
Yeah, because
Okay.
there was a point in time where we were at a it wasn't Heatherly, was it? It was that other somewhat bigger city. I can't remember where
No, well,
Elbrus and
yeah.
them are at. So I had Blair sit in an inn to learn some spells and then use Manette to kind of tootle around the outer
Wait,
parts.
Speaking of spells, Blair, pal, buddy of mine,
What do you got?
how
What
you
do you
doing?
need?
Well, probably. I'm not sure. You know, like if you have anything special. I think I have like 1 or 2 special spells as well. We can swap spells, I assume, when we get a chance.
Mm-hmm. I also
Something
have.
like a second level called Choke that gives debuffs and does damage per round.
Oh.
And I have a 4th level.
Yeah, Blair in his possession has 3 spell books from 2 spell books that we had found in a.
I humbly offer to carry that heavy load for you.
Right. And then what was she? She was like a battle mage type chick or whatever that we defeated.
Just have any useful spells, Battle Mage.
I don't know what she was. She was the one that tried casting lightning bolt on us all, but it backfired on her and she ended up killing herself.
she was a witch.
Yeah, a witch.
They had enraged her to the point where she really wasn't paying attention to what she was doing and failed her wisdom check, and she just wanted to kill them so bad she fired it out, and that's how Zorvin got the ring of spell storing.
Yeah.
It came back and blasted her.
Couldn't find space, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just gotta get the ricochet right. That's all.
She got it. She was a witch.
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
capital
and
B.
a hag.
She had seduction, which I think
Or like the Dragon Witch,
had
or
used on my previous character named Jackson.
like
Oh,
her
yeah,
charisma
she
was
did.
like a 3.
Yeah, she did try to cast those spells on him.
She was very conniving.
What did you do to piss her off? I think you killed her son.
No, we didn't do that
You
yet.
got
We killed
it wasn't.
we killed her guards first
Yeah.
that shot at us from a tower that's next to a road for no apparent reason.
Well, no, they told you to keep walking, and Zorvin was like, "Fuck that! You're not going to tell me what to do." So he started cutting around the tower. They just took a couple pot shots at you to make you keep walking, and then Zorvin cut around the back and went up in there.
Those are fighting words.
Yep. Nobody tells this elf to go in a corner. Nobody puts Zorvin in the corner.
We go loot this giant's body. Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's put this down here.
Carries a big wooden stick.
We use his wand as a staff.
Right. What did we do? Oh, piss her off again. No, that wasn't us. He died by the demon's hand. Oh yeah. Yeah, Jackson, the greatest thief in the world, died by the hands of a Godatar with a uh died by lightning, as it were. Stupid
Hey,
ass.
that's okay. I can use a cane. I'll put a little wolf's head on it or something.
As you probably would notice, Blair's staff has a skull atop of his staff with a
I don't get
red-
the lawful good vibe off of you.
a red gem in one eye and a green gem in the other.
Yeah. I'm not sleeping with my back to you, just so you know. Nothing, but I don't trust you.
Blair's kind of used to it. He's kind of a loner.
That's
Everyone's
right.
very suspicious of him.
I forgot, Zorn, the demon did kill him because he was kind of all right with you guys. But was he with you when you had they found this underground lair that this lady was living in, and her son had some minions that were there, and they were trying to get across this river. There was like an underground stream that was there, and they had built a dock, but there was a problem with the water, and they didn't have enough people. The guys that she had summoned using the bottle that Blair has, that's a bottle of swirling sand, they came from a area of the world where water was not big, and they were not comfortable with getting on this raft and going across in the dark because they couldn't see the other side of but they knew something was over there. They had fired over, cast like a light spell on an arrow and shot it over there. It did quite a bit of stuff to get across there.
Mm-hmm. No, that's when Thomas joined, I believe.
Right.
So we had Ashford.
What's this new cane do?
One moment, if I. Oh, please don't screw that up.
My alignment is chaotic greedy.
Chaotic greedy.
I'm not actively out to kill you, but don't get in the way of my stuff.
Right. Yeah, Blair's pretty equipped, so. Oh, thank you, sir.
Stuff, yeah. Like I said, I'll be glad to hold it for you. Like rub it in my sleep too often.
What's your? Hang on, let me see what I got here. Gonna make sure I still have it, maybe. What's your cloak? Do you have any pluses or minuses?
My cloak is this lovely brown cloth.
I have a blue-gray cloak of protection +2.
See? Turn anything down. I do have some stuff, but nothing really as far as AC wise.
Right.
I'm pretty much just in a nimble self.
Yeah, because Blair's AC is 2. Because of the other cloak I have and some
You jealously.
bracers of defense.
A cloak plus AC2. That's it. I mean,
Yeah.
believe me, that's more than enough. I just want to make sure what to note down in the sheet. That's all.
Or was that? I wasn't sure if that was the extra one. No, that's the one I have on. I had another one.
It's nice. I like this fresh dine already.
There you go. All right, so he has any 3 magic items, and I'm not gonna let you pick. We're gonna roll them up right now.
I'd say,
Aw.
I let me get out the book.
So I was like, I'm not really sure that you were gonna be able to kill him.
Fireball, lightning bolt.
Hey, I'm gonna roll out.
All right.
Alright.
Well, you're welcome to come back next week if you would like to come back.
Yeah, I'll.
Um,
Any questions I have, I'll just post. I'll post them to that private message on Roll20
all right.
to you. But yeah, I'd be
No problem.
more than happy to come back next week.
All right. Well, for anybody listening, the gathering time is 6 o'clock, and we're supposed to start at 6, but we usually start around 6:30. But
And
But,
nothing to do with the fact that we started at 7.
yeah, it didn't end up happening. We try to start then. I normally try to get ahead, but like I said, my mom popped over and was like, she just bought this van, a used van. She needed it detailed out. I'm like, there's somebody right down the road from us. And she's like, I drove up and down there. I didn't see it. Well, she didn't go where I said. She had to go past the next road, and she was driving between where I live and that road. And I go, no. So I go, okay, fine, we'll go. And she starts talking to my wife, telling her all this stuff. So I kept coming in here and trying to get the game going. And I go back out, and finally I'm like, well, I guess she ain't going. So I started getting shit ready. And as soon as I did that, my wife comes in. She's like, well, are you going to go with your mom? I'm like, yeah, if we're going to go. Like, I don't have time to clown around with this. You go right down, and she goes, all right, were you heading towards Gratiot? I'm like, no, you're going to go past it. And she's like, oh. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't think you went to the right spot.
I'm just giving you a hard
And
time.
No, I'm notoriously tardy on things as well, so.
Oh yeah, but I'll be here. Thanks for having me, guys.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'll see y'all next week.
All righty.
Alright,
Thanks.
see ya.
Bye.
Yeah, I didn't have an extra one. I thought I had an extra cloak. That had
Oh,
some
wait, extra
pluses
cloak
and
of
minuses on
protection?
it. Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
that's what I thought I had, but it's just the one I'm wearing.
I kick the dirt and walk away with my head bowed.
I get you all, you know.
Will you? That's not fair.
My adventure sack here.
Not fair. That's just not fair.
Yeah,
In front of me
Blair's
just to snatch
pretty
it away.
blinged out. I have a leather necklace, a gold charm on it that I call Horn's Golden Ticket. It was basically a medallion that gave us rite of passage. Well, was supposed to give us rite of passage through this cave. All these dickhead little, were they goblins or were they, what were they?
Where what?
In the, when we were trying to get out of the, we were trying to find that portal to come back to here from the southern.
Oh, when you
jungle.
went back into the original complex?
Yeah.
When you went through the portal and you went back into the original complex that you started out in?
Yeah, that whole cave system. I
there
couldn't
was-
remember those goblins
Those
or
orcs that were bossing goblins around that were in there.
yeah.
Right.
One day I'd like to go back to that guy, slap him in the face and kill him, take all his stuff and his wife.
Which guy?
Horn. From the
the back to the island?
yeah. We don't know it's an
Well,
island. We don't know that. I don't know that.
well, yeah. It was a tropical something or
Yeah,
other.
tropical.
Well, no, you were pretty high up on the thing.
Oh,
You could definitely tell you were on a big island. Well, either that or you were like at the tip of Florida and it was so long you thought it was an island.
yeah. Yeah, one day we'll have to go back to that ancient ruined city.
It took a series of portals and wound up on a tropical region. where they couldn't wear armor because it was too hot.
Yeah, no problem with that.
And Zorban almost died from a black dragon.
They encountered a like some type of Oriental Asian style wizard that was there, and he had like a pagoda house, and he was trying to. There was an old abandoned city that was there, and was in charge of a certain section of it, and he was trying to get the rest of he was trying to control the citizens or the creatures that lived in the abandoned city. So he was, bartering with this one, doing stuff with that, but he had stolen a giant egg from these other creatures that lived in the swamp, and they wanted the egg back. There was a woman that lived outside of
Bullywugs,
the
yeah.
city, another sorceress, and she was kind of shifty, and they didn't trust her either. She had a bunch of warped, twisted creatures that she never did anything outwardly against them, but they just were like, nah, we don't like her.
Yeah, she had a
She
bunch
was
of
trying
guard
to
dogs
get,
in her tower.
yeah, she was trying to get people to go against this guy and break up what he was trying to organize in the city. And they were like, we don't want anything to do with any of this political shit. We just want to get off this island. Here we go. The gems are good. All right, we're gonna use this. Who's left? Who's here still in here?
Zorban, Raven, me and Al.
All right. Um, all right. So, Zorvan, give me a D100.
I want any weapons that the bugger might have. It's 42.
Yeah, the
Oh,
only problem is,
42.
Zorban, his weapons might be too big for you to carry
It's possible.
or something, didn't he?
All right. What is? Oh. All right. I got that.
Oh, a wand that has a pale blue gem in the end. It is a staff. It has a staff in a human's hands.
The wand is giant size, so in human hands, it's equivalent to staff.
Oh. Oh, okay.
That you and me
Or
staff. To the giant, it's a wand.
or it's a staff, and to him it was a little wand.
Right, okay. Oh, look at you. You got a wand staff.
All right, Zorvan, give me a D100 again.
Six.
Oh, that's good.
That's like
Are either
epic
really
shit,
good or really bad?
right. Those are Professor Plums, as you would say.
All right. I gotta. Whoops. What's happening there? Oh, no, I don't need that part.
Oh, that's just my arm. What a flesh wound.
All right. Lycan, you still around?
Yep.
All right. Give me a D100.
49.
Can't be another one. No, it's not. Ooh. All right. Give me a. Where's the rest of it? Oh, give me another D100.
61.
Thank you for reading them off, James. I don't know what that ring does. We're gonna have to look that up.
Thing is,
Oh man.
I'm not telling you. You haven't identified it yet.
doesn't you tell me.
While you're rummaging around through the bag, Zorman finds a wand, and
Another one?
yeah. This one's a small. That other one's actually a staff.
Okay.
It's big. This one's an actual wand, which this guy would hold it in his hand like a cigarette, probably.
There you go, Al.
He didn't like it because it made him look too weak when he carried it.
I already have a wand. It's broken at the time.
Oh, that's right. Well, it's broken or just needs to be recharged.
Yeah, recharged that he doesn't know how to recharge it yet.
You'd have to take some time and study.
I haven't played with my wand in a while.
Whoa.
What a man and his wand and a woman and another woman and a dwarf do in the privacy of their own bedroom is really their own business.
Yeah, that's funny.
That. There.
Voice down.
Like this.
When Zorban rolled a 42, I thought we were going to know the meaning of life.
Let's see.
Isn't that 49?
All right.
Right.
So, who do we got left? James and Al. Al, give me a D100.
Too far away, I can't reach. This is just for magic.
Yep.
Oops, not 00, 100.
62.
Hike.
All right. Yep. Give me another. Wait a minute. Here we go. All right. Give me another D100.
100 on the dot.
Oh. Ooh, wow.
He wins.
I can retire. I win.
We're right now gonna say that you find something that looks like a square wagon wheel.
It's as big as a wagon wheel?
Oh, yeah. What the hell? Okay. A square wagon wheel. All right.
The description might be changed later on, but we're gonna say square wagon wheel right
Okay. Huh.
now. All right, Blair, give me a D100.
93.
All right. Well, you guys should be happy about this. You find a scroll and give me another D100.
72.
not happy.
Aw.
Give me another D100.
22.
All right.
Oh, good, and I get a square wheel, man.
Now give me another D100.
24.
Alrighty.
I'm returning this to the Magic Users Union. I got chipped.
It'll require on your guys' part some analyzing and stuff like that to figure out what everything is. Blair, you know the score on that. You guys
Yeah.
kind of need. I mean, you could do a real quick one, but not right now in the middle of combat and everything else. One thing to remember is the combat wasn't entirely over because Dimitri had taken off, run up to the top, and he was swinging
Yeah.
on somebody that was up there.
As far as I'm concerned, it's over.
Invisible to us.
The session
And
is
Al is
definitely
invisible to everyone in that way.
Yes, yes, he is, and he's right up there by whatever that enemy is, whatever that creature is that he's attacking. So
All right.
Down the hill, I'm on the top of the
So,
little hill with the trees and stuff, hiding, and I'm about to move because I'm out of spells. I'm done.
so rummaging through there, we found a human-sized wand, a wagon wheel, a scroll, and then
a ring.
a ring. Okay. Huh.
And next time, if Raven's the one that rushes up there and searches through the bag, he says, "No, it was empty. There's nothing in it."
Oh, I do have a body to search right by me that has a melted chain.
Yeah, did the white ghouls or the freak creatures or whatever you called them, chained freaks, have anything on them?
No, they look like they're corpses that were either freshly turned into these creatures, or sometimes they look a lot more rotted, like they are either older or they corpse was turned into the creature.
Okay.
I did not see the one message that you asked me, Al. It is it radiates out of the item.
Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All of them do.
Oh.
Yes.
Once we get these items identified, we'll have a better idea how we split them up.
No. I was wrong. I'm pretty sure when it happens, there's some of them that are on there, but they work on the person that actually uses it.
Okay, gotcha.
So it radiates from that person.
Yeah, that was the main gist of the question.
Secrets.
Oh, I don't know.
The one magic item I have has like some things, some powers on it. I just want to know whether it's off the item, it's off of me, or I can cast it on something else. The move silently is definitely going to be happening at 100% efficiency. We identified the wand and the staff and all the other stuff. I mean, although this little poor country cousin is standing there with his hands out, it's not going to turn anything down. I'm just not assuming I'm going to get anything until we figure out what it is.
Right. Yeah, that's usually when we figure out who's it's best for. Obviously, no one else really needs a staff. That thing was using as a wand, so that's all yours. And then the wand obviously would go to you as well.
Yeah, doesn't the elf, can't he use that as well if he's a multi-clock?
Oh, I'm not sure.
If he's like a magic user fighter type, he might be able to use it as well. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to assume it's automatically mine. We'll figure out what it is and go there.
Uh,
Oh, well, a lot of that stuff is just the groups in general.
That's what I'm saying.
They've never really said, well, this one's mine, this one's yours. Whoever needs to use it can use it, type thing.
Yeah, and same here. That's the way I'm used to playing as well. And it's not like, well, I got a magic item last time, so that means you have to get one next time. And whether you can use it or not, it's yours. You know, that kind of
does not work with this group.
Yeah.
We like to equip everybody to the nines.
Yeah, I was in this really, this was the weirdest. I've never been in a game like this, and it was a game that I kind of shifted. We used to play on Tuesdays this campaign because sometimes you're just drained after the weekend and I don't feel like doing anything on Monday. But I shifted it so I could play in this other game on Tuesday. This guy that was always advertising on Facebook and on Roll20 and stuff, and he didn't have his shit together any better than I do. But he was like trying to get people to pay him to DM.
Yeah, there's a few
But
people like that.
But in the game, that part is like, okay, that's just how things are now. But in the game, the group, not he didn't decide this, the group decided that whenever magic items came up, a value would be decided on by the party. And if you wanted that item, you paid that amount of money into a kitty,
Mm.
and then you got that item.
Wait, real world
So
money?
if you didn't, no,
Oh, okay.
but game money. But if you didn't have any money,
We're screwed.
you didn't get a magic item. And then at the end of it, after all the bartering and all that, everybody got a share of the money. And I was like, so you got like a money off coupon or what? You were paying the money in, but then you were getting a share of it back. I was like, why are we doing this? Why aren't you just going, oh, hey, we found +2 plate mail. I guess the guy that doesn't have any magic armor should get the plate mail.
Yeah.
It was the weirdest thing. And they were all like, no, this is the way it works best this way for us. I'm like, all right.
I believe it or not, I've had experience with that. That's from like way back old days, where like you got XP for items as well as gold and all that stuff. So it was decided that just because you needed the magic item, you had to buy it. Saying right?
Well, that was the other thing too. By spending the gold, you got the points for the gold that you spent. And I go, do you get any points taken off for the money that you get back at the end? Because if you're spending it and you're getting it back, that sounds like some weird banking thing where you put the money in, you get the interest, you take the money out, but you don't lose the interest that you got for, it's weird.
Now, you really got to be careful with that because it gets into some really double dipping kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then coming out. So it's like, I'm all for that.
Yeah, what we do in this game for coin, we just put it all in a big pile, whatever we find. Unless you just go, nope, this creature didn't have anything on him.
I gotcha. No, well, the most of the times, most parties that we're in, it's like there's like one designated treasurer, and you get like a couple hundred gold walking around money.
Which is Anna. She's very stout and strong.
That's fine. Yeah. You want somebody who's not going to get robbed.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're done for the night.
Yep. You got some analyzing to do.
Yeah.
Whenever you get to a place where you can take a
combat,
break.
Yeah.
Say, finish this combat and go somewhere.
Because Zorvin, Thomas's character, is able to cast Analyze. So between the three of us, should be able to do it. We
Yeah, I
could
was
do
gonna
like
say.
two a day, Chris, or just one.
Well, it's a spell.
Oh, right.
So
Well,
Yes.
however any first level spells you have, you can. That's how many you can analyze.
well, you can analyze something.
Oh.
You can analyze. You personally can just analyze it and study it, but you can cast the spell too. So if you, it's kind of like a second chance thing. If you want to waste a spell on doing it, you can. But otherwise,
I
it's
was
just
to say
a.
before we really get into like all that, the cleric should really get. Do we have augury in this RC? Else?
As a spell, you mean?
I meant. Look it up. Cleric spells. Oh, augury, huh?
What's CRS? Raven said I'm old and senile, plus I suffer from CRS.
Can't remember shit.
Oh, okay.
What
Gotcha.
was the shit? Was CRS?
I don't know. I can't remember it.
Mind
Oh,
is the
can't
second
remember
thing to go.
shit. It allows you to can't remember shit. CRS. I got a little bit of CRS syndrome.
Yeah, no augury.
What's it? Refresh my memory on it.
Just a
The
first
coffee's
level.
fading.
No, that's
Oh,
the
yeah, but
first
what's it
level spell
for?
that 10 minutes will be good or bad. If you cast an
Oh,
augury and say you're about to put on some cursed plate, you will get the result back saying that's bad.
right.
Mm.
And just sort of like a magical bad, quote unquote detection system. See it listed. So SOL. Got to take your chances.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like 5th level commune they have, but they don't have anything like a augury. And I don't think there's any clerics that we have that can cast commune. And high level spell to waste on. Is this item good or not?
Right.
5th level, that's raised dead. So, do I want to find out whether this item is going to kill me or do I want to be raised? I want to be raised.
Zorvin says he's got 20 darts. If you can have, if you'll use them there, Al.
I have a sling and some daggers. I was using for missile weapon because sling you can always find rocks pretty much.
Yeah. I try not to use the sling because apparently out of the, I don't know, 10 times that I've used the sling, 9 of them hit somebody in the head.
My thing is I'm a spellcaster. If I'm in actual combat of some type where I'm using a weapon, things are not going well for the party at all.
Yeah.
And, you just have some crappy to hit tables, so not be throwing stuff around.
Right.
It's
Melee
just going to be
weapons
a knock inside upside the head instead of a dart sticking out the back of your skull.
Right. I have my skull staff is 1d6 plus 3. And then my oh, where is it? Oh, my magic silver dagger.
1d6 in the system? I thought it was 1d4.
It's 1d4.
Or it's just your
So
staff?
Yeah, that's my staff. Is 1d6.
No,
and then
so that's okay.
Unless you want my other hiking staff.
No,
which is just
well,
regular 1d6. But I have this dagger, which is 1d4. So bonus is 3. That is +5 versus undead.
Cool, Adam. So I got some stuff, but not yours. I am jealous.
And it has a scabbard
Greedy.
that keeps the dagger / knife clean and forever sharp.
I'm surprised if at any time you get paralyzed, you feel me looting your body. You won't be able to tell it's me because you're gonna have a hood over your head. In my
Just pulled down, like nerd.